It's our favorite complete recipe collection filled with mouth-watering homemade dishes featuring breads, breakfasts, appetizers, lunch dinners, and desserts. Get out your measuring cups, mixer, and chopping board. The Home and Backyard Cookbook begins right now. Wanted delicious house-made, handcrafted food and a great time. It's all here at Bonnie and Clyde's. We're gonna get down to business here in the kitchen. This is Jordan Lavin and Cody Byer. Now, what are we preparing today?
We're gonna make a filet Oscar.
Ooh, nice.
It's a filet mignon with an Oscar sauce.
Excellent.
And it comes with a side of veg and mashed potato.
Okay, well, where do we get started?
Heat the pan up and then add olive oil to it.
All right.
And you want to get the olive oil nice and hot until it has a rippling effect. So
Okay.
it gets a proper sear on the filet mignon.
Now, is this a special or is this something that's always in the menu?
It's a special right now currently.
Okay.
We usually always have filet mignon, but we try to mix up the kind of different ways we prepare it.
All right.
But on the menu right now currently, this is our filet Oscar.
All right, so there's our beautiful filet, right?
Absolutely.
How many ounces of filet is that?
That's a 5-ounce filet.
Oh, excellent.
Basically right now what we're doing is we're gonna pan sear the filet, get everything sealed off on the sides,
Okay.
make sure it's completely cooked on the outside, and then once that's nice and seared, we're gonna put it in our oven and get it to temperature and prepare our sauce.
All right.
You always want to use an oil or something to cook a filet. Butter tends to burn if you cook it too much. And
Yeah, you really don't want to interfere with that great taste of that
absolutely,
filet, right?
Absolutely. So now she's going to place the filet mignon into the oven. Now we got it seared on the outside. We're going to try to get it to about rare, medium rare. We're going to start our side of veg. Our veg currently is broccoli rabe.
All right.
We always change our veg. We have fresh veg constantly. We get fresh produce every week.
Excellent.
This is our veg currently. The first thing she's going to do is throw some butter in there, get that nice and melted up. We always like to put some garlic and some shallots in our veg with a little bit of white wine, just to give it an extra
nice,
flavor.
nice flavor.
And now that the mixture is nice and reduced, we're going to add our veg.
Excellent.
Saute that up. Throw some salt and pepper on top of it for a little extra flavor. And once she's got that nice and sauteed, she's going to add some white wine. Get that nice and heated up.
Well, that'll add so much flavor as well.
Absolutely, yeah. Now next we're going to prepare our béarnaise sauce. It is a hollandaise sauce with tarragon leaves.
Oh, wow.
Now,
Sounds
to
great.
make it the Oscar, we're going to add crab meat and white asparagus, and that's going to top off our filet mignon.
Oh, excellent.
And once that's nice and heated up, we're going to start to plate our dish. First thing we have here is our mashed potatoes, which are made in-house. And she's going to put our homemade demi-glaze, and now she's going to plate the veg. And here comes our filet mignon.
Our filet is gorgeous.
We're going to put our béarnaise sauce on, and here you have it, our filet Oscar.
Well, Jordan, Cody, thank you so much for preparing this for us. Looks great. But I think we're going to head up front now, right?
All right, yeah, we're going to head out to the front of our house with our owner, Steve Mazalewski.
Hi, Jackie. Welcome
Hi.
to Bonnie and Clyde's.
Thanks, Steve. I just love this place. It's so much fun. There's so much to see, but the food is amazing. Why don't you give us a little overview of the place?
Originally, it was a bank built in the early 1900s, and
I mean, you still have the vault there.
oh yes, we do. We still have the vault. My wife, she always knew I liked the gangster theme and
Yeah.
that type, of, especially the movie Bonnie and Clyde from 1967.
Seven, yep.
She came up with a name. She said we were trying to think of names. She said, "What about Bonnie and Clyde?" And immediately was no hesitation.
I mean, the bank, like, you know, the whole
bank
thing
building,
is,
the
yeah.
robbers. I
Yeah.
mean, they're not the greatest people to be known for, but
No.
it's a good theme. It's like, would you rather come to Bonnie and Clyde or Steve and Joyce's?
Right,
You know,
right.
we specialize in seafood. All our fish and everything is fresh. Our chef went to Smith Culinary College, worked for the Rockefellers back in the 70s, and laid plastic during the Olympics as well. So he's very knowledgeable. It's his menu, it's his food. We have 36 beers on tap. We constantly change our beers into new flavors, and local beers we try to do as well.
It's very important here because you do all of your own baking in-house.
That is correct. We have our own pastry chef, Natalie. She makes her own cheesecakes. And today she's baking a lemon blueberry cheesecake with blueberry topping.
So first you want to start with the blueberries. I do about half of a pack of blueberries. And then you want to puree them. You want to get your cream cheese, room temperature always. And then we need our sugar, lemon zest, lemon juice. Start pureeing this together. And then slowly you'll want to add your eggs one at a time. You don't want to overmix it because the more you overmix it, the more air bubbles you'll get. You'll take your custard and you're going to want to put it in your graham cracker crust. Bake it in the oven for 300 degrees for 4.5 hours. And that's how you make cheesecake.
They're famous. People love them. At Thanksgiving, people try to buy a full cheesecake because they are so good that they want to share them with their family as well. We're located in 111 North 1st Street in Lehighton, Pennsylvania.
And you're very active on social media.
Yes, we try to put food and beers that came out.
The different specials and things that are going
stuff,
on.
Additions.
Well, thank you so much for having us here,
Jackie,
Steve.
you're
We
welcome.
have such a good time. We feel like, gangsters now. We were initiated here at Bonnie and Clyde. Thanks
Exactly.
so much
You're
for
welcome.
having us.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Jackie.
You're welcome. This is the beautiful Camelot Restaurant and Inn. It's the perfect place for lunch, dinner, or an overnight stay. We're going to go inside and see what's on the menu.
Built in 2001, the building was patterned after a 16th century bed and breakfast, which still stands today outside of London. In 2010, the eatery became Camelot Restaurant and Inn, with 9 guest rooms, perfect for wedding parties or an intimate getaway.
We have a lot of events that come through here. We do a lot of private parties, we do weddings, rehearsal dinners. We also have a lot of events outside as well. We have reunions and weddings that can take place outside.
So until summer arrives, we'll settle for a hearty meal by the fireplace. What's cooking? I head into the kitchen to meet Executive Chef Matt Vanetti.
Boy, it looks like we're going to prepare something beautiful today.
We are. Thanks for the opportunity. We're going to prepare a seafood paella. It's a very popular item on our menu.
Excellent.
So let's get started.
All right.
So we're going to start with some nice olive oil. Absolutely crucial. Decent amount of it there. Some peppers. Red bell peppers. I like them. They're a little sweeter.
Yes.
Some red onion. Some nice chorizo. Very crucial ingredient.
Now, is that like a sausage? Is that what chorizo is?
Pork semi-spicy sausage seasoned with some paprika. So we'll go there.
Sounds nice.
Of course, very crucial for seafood paella would be the seafood. So we'll do the...
That would help.
That's right. We'll do the nice scallops here.
Beautiful scallops.
And we'll add the shrimp at this time.
So it could be done with other things, like if it's done with meat, it doesn't necessarily have to be seafood. Is that what it is?
Exactly. A more traditional one is done with the chicken. Add some rosemary here at this point. We just want to let those ingredients saute. Add a little salt at this point.
This looks good. Now, this dish comes from Spain?
It does. It originates in Valencia. So we'll get the seafood here nice and sauteed. Turn up the heat maybe a little. See, we get some nice caramelization there on our peppers and onions. At this point, we'll add a little bit of garlic. We don't want it to over saute, so you want to add it last. Now this is the fun part. Add a little Chardonnay. You want a nice oaky Chardonnay. It kind of complements our saffron, which will be our next ingredient after our rice. So this is basmati rice. I like to use the basmati because it stays separated and it crisps on the edges a little bit better. Traditionally, you use a bamba rice, which is a little bit more starchy. Okay, so our saffron. Saffron is like a pistil of a flower, harvested very tediously, I'd assume.
Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness.
There we go.
So what happens? They make it into a liquid?
We actually do that ourselves.
Oh, you
we'll
do
just add
that.
a little hot water to it. It's easily used that way.
Nice. I love the color that it adds, don't you?
Nice earthy flavor to it. Very good. Some clams. We'll get these
This
to
is
open
a
up
nice
nicely.
dish. There's a nice
Nice, easily
variety
prepared at home here too.
yeah,
right?
a nice variety of seafood, which is really fun too. We have everything represented here.
Some nice mussels here.
Matt, how do you know when the dish is done?
The dish is done, actually. It's pretty easy to know when it's done. The clams open up. The most of the moisture is reduced out, so the flavors concentrate. And the rice actually crisps on the outside, which is considered the goma, and that's really the sought-after part of the dish.
Nice.
So it's
I'll
nice.
fight you for it.
That's right. We'll split it. How's that? Okay, so little onions to kind of finish is kind of the garnish on the top, and it's a little bonus as well.
Yeah.
Do that.
looks
And what
great.
we actually do here, as not to take the burner up the whole time, is we'll actually finish it in the oven.
I see.
Like that. Put it in
Very
a nice
nice.
hot oven like that.
Yep.
And by the magic of TV, we actually have
Oh,
one
there it
already
is.
prepared.
Oh, look at how nice everything crisps up.
Crisps up, the clams open up, you can see the rice starting to crisp.
Oh, yeah.
Liquid is reduced, that kind of thing.
That looks fantastic.
So we'll do that. We'll finish it with some peas here.
Okay. This looks so good now.
Going for the goma first.
Yes,
That's smart.
I have
Yes.
to. I have to try it.
Very hot, so be careful.
Oh my gosh.
Good.
This is fantastic. I love the little kick. Is that, what is that at my taste in the saffron? Or?
The saffron is probably the earthy thing.
Oh.
Everything, all the flavors just kind of meld though. So
And
it's
you
very
could
nice.
taste the seafood, like the broth of the seafood. I mean, this has a lot going on.
Don't forget the shrimp and the scallops. You gotta try some of those too.
You know what? I'm just going to take the whole thing and sit and join you.
There you go.
I'll see you
There you
later.
There's nothing like a warm, toasty drink on a cold winter's day. And here at Backwoods Bar and Kitchen, we're going to learn how to make a classic drink with a modern twist. Well, we wanted to get a hot buttered rum. And of course, Matt Mark here at Backwoods Bar and Kitchen is up to the challenge because it's a
Yeah.
little more complicated than I thought. But I thought this could be a fun drink. Everyone's really cold and you want something nice and cozy.
Exactly.
But you're up to the challenge, so tell
We
us
totally
about
are.
it.
So a lot of drinks, you get like the excitement and you build it at the bar. What's different about this one is that a lot of the magic happens back in the kitchen.
Right.
So what we're trying to do in the kitchen is create this delicious concoction. The base of it is a rum, but we'll add butter and spices and brown sugar and stuff, and then get that into a liquid form, and then we'll combine that with the rum. We'll put that in the freezer, and then all the solids will float to the top. And what's left at the bottom of that is this delicious butter rum that we're going to use for our cocktail today.
Very, very cool. So
Yeah.
a hot buttered rum's very old-fashioned, very traditional, but you have this really cool spin on it. So it's
Exactly.
a lot more complicated than most people think. I mean, there's a lot of love and work that goes into making one of
Yeah,
these
I mean, even though
cocktails.
all the stuff, like a lot of the like technical stuff happens in the kitchen, it's
Yeah.
still, I mean, you still got to do it right.
Yeah,
so
I agree.
We put a little spin on it, so this is going to be the hot buttered rum and Coke whipped cream.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's
so-
get started, Matt.
Yeah, you bet. So first, we're going to take this delicious concoction here in our glass.
So it's like what, like 2 shots maybe?
Yeah, I'm putting 3 ounces in there,
All right.
so that will
Great.
keep you nice and warm. Even if it's not warm, you can drink right now; it'll still make you warm.
Okay.
Then we're gonna add hot water because we gotta. If you were to drink it now,
Yeah.
it would really put you on your butt. So you want to dilute it a little bit, and also this is gonna make it.
Nice and toasty. So,
Cool.
so if you're making this, you could make the buttered part like maybe a day in advance, or do you have to make it that day?
Actually, you got to make it a couple days in advance because in order for the solids to float to the top, it takes
Right.
a little time.
Okay.
You know, and the last thing you want is to be eating your drink. You know, you'll get chewy, and then
Right.
you know that'll make
We
it
don't want
horrible.
that.
No. So that is like a traditional hot buttered rum.
All right.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put a little spin on it. So I'm gonna make a Coke whipped cream right here.
Interesting.
Yep. So we're gonna I have some Coke syrup.
All right.
So we're gonna use, and then I'm gonna
Yep.
get some heavy cream, and then you're gonna have to shake it. Do you want to shake it? It's even
Sure,
more
I'll
fun.
give it a shot.
All right, you gotta
What the
really
heck?
go to town.
All right, I'll give it a try.
All right. I don't know if you can see inside. There's like a whipping ball in there.
Oh, I
so
see.
it'll really whip it. All right.
That's
Did you
top of the line.
stretch?
I'm ready.
All right. Don't be afraid.
All
really
right.
shake it.
I'm trying to be like a pro here.
I like to two-hand it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what the professionals do.
Oh, I mean, you seem like a professional already. It's like a workout too. This is like the other part of the hot toddy they don't tell you about.
Yeah, because you get like overheated.
All right, let's check it. Let's see how
All
it's looking. It's not quite there. A couple more shakes.
All right.
I like to go to like a beat of a song. Whew. All right, it's worth it though, for whoever's gonna drink it. All right, she's ready.
Good job.
Ooh, yeah. I mean, I have a sweet tooth, so personally, I like a cherry on top. Because
Okay.
what is anything without a cherry on top, you know?
True, very true. Man, that's
And it's
really
supposed
cool.
to spill over the top a little bit. That means you did it right. And then we'll grate a little nutmeg on top.
Oh, look at this. It's a
Oh,
work
yeah.
of art.
And there it is. A hot buttered rum and coke with a cherry on top. That's for you.
Great. Well, Matt, thank you so much for having us today. It's
Thanks for
always
coming.
fun. You're very welcome. It's always fun to stop here at Backwoods Bar and Kitchen because not only can you get great food, but you can get these wonderful drinks as well.
Thank you so much. We put a lot of thought and effort into them.
You sure do. Now you have a lot of things going on here. Why don't you keep us updated?
Yeah, well, we're actually starting a YouTube channel. It's going to be available in February, and it's called Behind the Bar at Backwoods.
Nice.
I feel like I've been working behind the bar for 15 years, and I feel like this place can get confusing back here. So I want to break it down and make it fun and understandable for people.
Great.
So yeah, we're gonna have a new guest on every week, and I'm gonna make them a drink specifically that makes me think about them, and then I'm gonna tell everybody how I make it, and it'll kind of deconstruct the whole mystifying bar area.
I love it.
Thank
I love it.
you.
Well, good luck with that. And why don't you tell everybody where Backwoods is located in case they want to stop by and grab a drink and a great meal?
Yeah, we are located at 469 Orange Road, Dallas, Pennsylvania, and we are just far enough to be worth the drive.
Absolutely. You get great food, fantastic drinks, and this view, you can't beat it.
I love this view.
It's
I love it so much.
perfect. Well, thanks again, Matt.
Thank you for having us.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
Crook's Cafe on North Washington Avenue in Scranton offers breakfast and lunch. Their menu boasts a delicious array of crepes, salads, wraps, and coffees. But their baked goods are truly amazing.
I'm here with owner Marina Ginkgo, and she's going to make us something really fun today here at the cafe. What are we making today?
Today we're making strawberry salad.
All
It's
right.
very popular. This is salad number one. I make a lot of it. Very nice and healthy. First of all, we're taking greens.
Yes.
Mixed greens. Make sure it's fresh. So that goes in first. Then we're taking strawberries, nice and big. Strawberries goes right here, nice and cute.
Now, you're also noted for your crepes, right?
Oh yeah. We
Okay.
can make them sweet or savory. Any salad, any wrap things can go inside the crepe. And the most popular, of course, strawberry Nutella or banana Nutella.
Sounds good. All right, well, let's continue with
All
our
right,
salad.
so we got strawberries. Then we're gonna do grilled chicken, feta.
All right. Feta cheese is
Feta
so good,
cheese.
especially with the sweet strawberries.
Nice and healthy. That's a little bit too much. You don't want to overpower it because it's salty.
Right.
Okay. That. Then we take in almonds everywhere. Cranberries. Again, not too much because it's too sweet. Right?
Okay.
And the last one, pickled red onions.
Ooh.
And I usually like put it on the side.
Yes.
A lot of people don't like onions.
Right.
So let's put it on the side. If they like it,
They'll eat it.
yeah, they'll eat it. And for dressing, we use olive oil and balsamic vinegar. I usually like to give it to people on the side also because you never know if they like it or not.
That's true.
That's
That
it.
is true. All right, and there we have it, right?
There we have it.
All right, Marina, now we're going to make something else.
It's gonna be berry scones. Very popular. We start with the 2 cups of flour right here.
Right?
And then little extra flour, you never know, you may need that. 3 tablespoons of sugar, 3 teaspoons of baking powder, and little salt, not too much. All right, then we'll do the egg next. Make sure it is no shells there.
Right.
This is hardest part. Oh my God, look at
Good
me.
job.
Perfect, perfect. Goes right here. Then little butter, like melted halfway.
Right.
And then milk. And we're going to reserve a little bit milk to brush the scones before it goes to the oven.
Oh, gotcha.
And now we mix everything, right? I use my hand, of
Yep.
course. It looks a little bit too watery. That's all right. We have a little extra flour right
add,
there.
yeah. Yep.
I use a little bit extra butter to make it more delicious. That's why I think we need a little extra flour.
Looks good.
Too much flour, no good. Gonna make it.
You'd rather add it than you can't
Yeah,
take it away. That's for
definitely.
sure. Now, how many scones are we going to get from this?
6.
Okay.
6. Very nice and even. Perfect.
You actually are known for your baked goods. You have a lot of really fabulous baked goods here.
Yes, ma'am. I was making Napoleon cake. It's Russian Napoleon cake. Oh my God! When I just started making it, it was so popular. I was making it every other day.
Oh my
every
gosh.
other day. Now I think people get sick of it a little bit. So I took a little break, and now customers keep asking about it. So I'm gonna start making it after the holidays.
Gotcha.
And then we take berries. I use frozen berries. A lot of it. This is like, you may think, oh my God, it's too much. No, it's not too much.
Okay.
It's perfect. There we go. Nice big chunks. That's all good.
Yeah, you don't have to chop up the strawberries. You leave them
Yeah,
whole.
just like that.
Okay.
This is it.
There we have it, right? And then what do we
And
do?
there we have it. Then we make a little circle like that. And just cut it in half. 6 little pieces.
Beautiful.
Very simple. Nothing complicated.
But very
Great.
good.
And I love making those. And then we'll take a brush. And that remaining milk. And brush it, brush it, brush it, brush it. Make it look nice and shiny.
And then when that bakes in, what does it get, kind of a golden crust to it? Or?
Then no, make it look a little bit nicer.
Okay.
I forgot to do it one time and they look like naked. I don't know. They didn't look so good. That's it. Now it can go in oven, 350 for like 15 minutes or so. and
Okay.
That's it.
All right, sounds good. Well, Marina, this is very fun, and it's certainly a family affair here at Cafe Crocus. This is your son, right?
Zachary.
Zachary, and your mom also works here and helps out as well.
Yes, ma'am.
So it's a really nice place to visit, a nice family place. Tell us about some of the items that you have here.
Well, we have Russian raviolis, we have pierogies, wraps, salads, baking goods, like you can tell. We are located at 323 North Washington Avenue in downtown Scranton.
The Crocus Cafe right here in Scranton. Thank you once again, Marina.
Thank you for coming.
We'll see you next time on the Home and Backyard Cookbook.